there, gorgeous. My name is Dusty, and this is the Scorpio Priestess. If you would like a private reading, you can do that by visiting www.scorpiopriestess.com. I hope everybody is doing well. Scorpio, if you would like to sign up for June's newsletter, I keep forgetting to announce, you can do so by just hitting the more button down below. There is a sign up right there to sign up for the newsletter. We will do a little astrology, possibly some rituals, info about the month, etc. And June is a big month because it is my favorite time of the summer solstice in the northern hemisphere. The days are the longest day of the year, where we are being sent the most light. So it's a beautiful day for a ritual. I always collect flowers. I hang them. I hang dried wildflowers. I'm looking because I have some over there from last year, and do a little ritual. I am going to include in this month's newsletter, but we'll also do some other things. And there will be a discount code in there for readings. So I hope you all like it. Be patient because it's my first month and I'll get better as I go with my newsletter writing. Nonetheless, I hope everybody is doing well and vibing high. We are going to switch it up a little bit and we're going to see what it is that you do not see coming. I do have some energy pulled out here just to save time. What it is you do not see coming in the month of June, generally, what it is you should be saying yes to in June, what you should be saying no to, and what you do not see coming in love, who you don't see coming, what you don't see coming. So let's hop right into this. Scorpio, I just want to say I love you all so much. Thank you all so much. And by the way, when somebody drags me, there's no need. I love that you all stand up for me. It's so beautiful that we are a family and you all care for me, and I love it. But please know that there is no need. If somebody drags me in the comment section, we shake it off. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't read for the people who aren't for me. I read for the people who are. So I just want to thank you, though, those Scorpios who always stand up for me. I appreciate you more than you'll ever know. And I appreciate all of you. We are coming up on 3 years in July. And thank you all so much for a beautiful, beautiful ride, a beautiful 3 years. The overall arching energy that you're not seeing in June, principles. Something could happen here with a marriage, collective consciousness here, something quite traditional. There's some programming. Your belief system may be changing in the month of June. You may be starting to look at things differently, like perhaps marriage. The way I view marriage is a lot different than some of you. To me, a sacred union is between two people who love, honor, and cherish one another, not because the government says so. I have my own views when it comes to marriage. Both of my children want to get married. I'm not against it. It's my views, and I'm allowed to have those views. Some of you are changing the way you look at traditional societal norms. In the month of June, you may start seeing things from your higher self, and not from a low timeline as well, or your lower self or ego. Tell me, what is it that Scorpio does not see coming in the month of June? You could be 36, 63, twists and turns. Oh boy. And nature. Yeah. You want to get out in nature on the 20th. Interact with nature and outdoors around the animals and farmlands or by the ocean. This will be a good for your soul healing. Carefully made plans could be thrown out the window as major life changes and interruptions surround you. Make sure you get lots of rest to cope with the upheaval. Oh boy, there's twists and turns coming for us in the month of June. A lot of you are going to have to make sure you're taking care of yourself. Some of you, there could be something happening within your marriage, within your traditional relationship. Some of you may discover a new religion. You may discover something new about your spiritual beliefs, about spirituality that you really resonate with. In the month of June, it may start to change a lot for you. I know for me, 16 years ago now, when I started to really dive into my spiritual journey, some of the things that occurred to me that I had been doing or ways I had been thinking, it was just like life-changing moments all by myself, reading or watching something. And you may be experiencing that in the month of June, events taking place in the future and inner knowing, see, occult knowledge and stepping into your spiritual power. Scorpio, a lot of you are getting ready to step into your spiritual power, baby. You are not falling for programming anymore. You are not seeing life from a 3D perspective, or, you know, or like the people around you. I know for me, in my area that I grew up in, even in the area I live in now, there's a lot of there's a lot of people that are quite basic in the way they think and the way they believe and the way they, you know, their faith, etc. Inner strength, ancient knowing. Tap into the wisdom of the ancients. Their knowledge guides you. Intuition thrives on inner strength. Trust yourself more. Guys, we have spiritual power, occult knowledge here, ancient knowledge. There's something that you know to be true, Scorp. There's something you're going to discover that your intuition has been telling you this whole time, and you are going to really step into your spiritual power, where you start listening to your intuitive hits and you are no longer listening to the bullshit that people feed you. Tell me about this, please. Month of June for Scorpio. They're not seeing this coming. What is this programming here? Tradition, marriage, collective consciousness. Ace of Swords energy. You are rising above adversity. There's inspiration, clarity. You're walking away from the bullshit in June. You are no longer falling for these societal norms and programming that tells you you have to beat yourself up, or tells you that you should be on a make-believe timeline that society puts us on. You are letting go of these unattainable goals and things that society will put on us sometimes. You should be married by the time you're 30. You should own a home by the time you're this age. You should be doing this and that. All of that is bullshit. We all have our own soul journey. We all have our own path. Nobody's path looks exactly the same. So understanding that fully by the month of June, it's going to be so transformational for you. In the month of June, what you should say yes to. Boy, break up. Oh my God, change of state, setback, it's over and done. I didn't look at any of this energy. I just meditated and pulled. So some of you should be saying yes to a breakup in the month of June. You should be saying yes to removing toxic things and people from your life. You should be saying yes to grieving. Maybe you need to grieve. Maybe you've been holding on to hope that someone's going to come back. So when you're sitting in a waiting energy, you're certainly not healing. There's a difference between healing and waiting. Maybe you have not grieved the death of somebody fully. Perhaps you've just been running from it. Yes, in June, you should sit with it. Sit with the uncomfortability, Scorpio. It will make you stronger and better. In the month of June, what is it that we should say yes to, please? My son's 5-year, June 16th, it will be 5 years since my son has passed away. Abundance, the arrival of abundance, financial blessings, rewards for your efforts, and money flowing easily. What you should say yes to is focusing on your abundance, walking away from the things that are not serving you, allowing things to leave your life opposed to holding on to them for dear life. The door is shutting, your fingers are caught in the door, you're holding on, screaming no, and the door just keeps pounding on your finger, Scorpio. A lot of you are going to say, okay, shut it. I'm good. And that is what June energy is going to bring for you. This new renewal, this new attitude, a renewal within self, a change of state, abundance coming in. those that are ready to let go, those that are ready to finally walk and grieve. Because of that, you will have some reward for your effort. You should be saying yes to, again, Three of Pentacles energy here, Scorpio. Working and collaborating with somebody, staying positive about your work, having a good attitude in the month of June will be everything. You may be being asked to take charge, take the lead. There's shifts in relationships. There's shifts in your money and career in the month of June for some. For some, you're going to walk away from a lover that's toxic. For others, you're going to walk away from a toxic job. You should be saying yes to all of these things. Lots of mental energy in the month of June. So grounding yourself will be necessary. Moving on over here to what we should be saying no to. Oh boy, overindulging, period. Say no to overindulging. Say no to doing things that aren't best for you and your highest good. It's important that you understand that you're addicted to the highs and the lows, the ups and the downs with somebody. You're being called to say no to chocolate for some of you're being asked here to not splurge either, to stay balanced here, Scorpio. The number 9 is going to be significant in the month of June. A painful sacrifice, hard choice. Life is testing you, suffering for a goal. You will suffer a bit. It is not going to be easy, and you will be tested in the month of June. You are being asked to say no to overindulging. There's a painful sacrifice that some of you have to make. Keeping your eye on the big picture, keeping your eye on the long term. Is this what's best for me? Is this healthy for me? Tell me about this. Letting go of control, seeking compromise here, letting go of liars, saying no to a liar, saying no to somebody who doesn't have they don't act with integrity. Changing your mind about money here. Spirit's asking you to not move too fast. You're being warned against taking big risk with your money. In the month of June, no overindulging, no splurging and spending. It's not the month to do it. For whatever reason, making a sacrifice in the month of June will allow for new abundance and great opportunities to flow into your life. Who you do not see coming in the month of June. Well, first of all, somebody is coming in because they want to make adjustments and they want to repair things. Okay. They want to mend things with you. Secondly, you're a Scorpio. So you already know your intuition is telling you exactly who is coming in, or perhaps you're feeling as if you're about to meet somebody new. You have an inner knowing, a gut reaction. You're going to have a gut reaction to whoever you meet in the month of June. You could be 61. Somebody wants to mend. Tell me about this. They want to restore. Some of you are getting an upgrade, a spiritual upgrade, an upgrade with a better quality person, an upgrade with a lover. You could actually feel like you've upgraded. I hate to say it, but this person could be higher. Maybe they have a higher vibe. Maybe they have a higher tax bracket. Perhaps they're even better looking. I don't know, but there's an upgrade for a lot of you in the month of June when it comes to love. You're seeing quite clearly because somebody is contaminated. This person tests you. They're watching you. They're observing you. They're going to ask you a lot of questions. They're trying to see if you're being deceitful. Somebody, though, is unclean. This person either A, is actually dirty and does not keep a tidy home, or B, they are spiritually unclean. This person's contaminated, and Spirit's trying to warn you here. Your intuition's going to tell you not a good idea to sleep with this person. Not a good idea to let this person in my space, because if somebody is carrying dark energy and they're up in your home, in your bed, you're making love to them, you will attract the dark energy, Scorpio. Every run up and dark person this person sleeps with, you're attracting that energy, that vibe. So it's going to be important that you listen to your intuition here. They're actually testing you. They're observing you. They're trying to see what you've been doing. You could be 61. I don't know if I said that. Yeah, they're strategic. This person stood you up. They know you've been waiting. There's definitely a third party. They have casual sexual affairs here. This person's a Casanova. They want to come in correct. They know you've been waiting. They know that you are aggravated. It's not the first time they've ghosted. It's not the first time they've fell off. Some of you have a third party getting ready to confront you in the month of June, especially if you're having an affair and they know about it. This person's planning. They want to come in correct. Some of you have two people. One person who wants to come in correct, who's going to ask you a lot of questions about yourself. They're going to want to get to know you. You're going to have to listen to your intuition. And somebody else that stood you up and ghosted you and who keeps a third party that's unclean. So there's two people coming in the month of June, and one of them will end up being your main man. One of them does not make a whole lot of money. They have low pay. They're not feeling great about themselves. It's one of the reasons why they act in the manner they do. They're always trying to overcompensate for what they don't have. Tell me about that person first, please. Scorpio does not see this coming. You don't have any evidence of it, but your intuition's been telling you. They could have blocked you. You may have blocked them. They could reach out from a different number. Oh boy, Scorpio. If you are in the middle of an affair, I promise you this person's wife or husband is coming in a horrible energy. This is the kind of person who's greedy. They have a sharp tongue. They are lazy. They never want to work. They're riding off this person, or it could be vice versa. Some of you are about to have a confrontation with one of these sexual partners or this third party. You're being called to hold your ground with this person. They want to try to see your side of it all. This lover, they want to try to heal any rifts and get out of their ego, but only time will tell, because they're coming in Knight of Cups energy here in not a great space. It's a very love bombing energy. And then back to ghosting. Oh boy. They need their time alone. This person's been seeking counsel. They have no idea which way to turn because they do have so many partners, or they've been married for a long time or something of the sort. So they're just so confused. In the month of June, they're going to come in wanting to have a conversation. This third party could find out about it. This third party could be following them, watching them, could be watching you. They may be the unclean person in your energy. Some of you, it's time to clean up your house and your environment. It's causing trouble in your with your mental health. If I have too much clutter, my mental health is not good. Tell me about this other person that's intelligent. He or she could speak multiple languages. They're going to come in correct. This person is someone who you manifested. It's a strong spiritual connection. You need to trust your intuition here. Wow, but it's going to bring a major tower, because this person from your past is going to throw up some problems. They're going to throw a fit. They're going to throw up some roadblocks. You're going to be very confused. By the end of June, some of you are going to meet this new person that could be a Virgo or a Capricorn. It's bringing a tower moment because it's the end of old habits. It's the end of old ways. Virgo energy, Scorpio energy, Aries. You could meet this person through work. This person could do very well for themselves. They're romantic. They're loyal. They're always busy. They're very creative. And this past ex is going to throw a major fit and obsess and try to get you to not see this other person. A third party may be involved as well. There could be 4 of you by the end of June, all in this space of back and forth texting, fighting. I don't know. Whose ever energy I'm channeling, guys, June is going to be interesting. Well, I love you all. I hope you all have the most beautiful and blessed Wednesday ever. Scorpio, do something good for you today, honey. Take a walk outside, smell the fresh air, hug a damn tree. Love and light.